What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Barwinator, and I am here to make that video I promised. I'm going to use my favorite strategy in ranked, even though it plays out really well in play with fire. You can only do half as good in like all circumstances on ranked and casual because it's not times 2 eco and balloon sends and all that other fun stuff. It's just what it is. So enlarge the screen a little. Oh, let's see, I got an upgrade available here. Let me guess. That is pretty nice. Can't lie. It's pretty nice. We'll go ahead and get it. Why not? And I can still get the buckshot if I want. Hmm. Should I? I mean, we're getting pretty damn close to unlocking all of the dartlings, so why the hell not? Well, I don't need to waste the universal on it. I'm that close. But anyways, let's get right into a ranked battle. I have pretty high hopes that this game is going to be good. Damn, it's a double. Both did it same time. So it double skips, which sucks. But this is a good map for it, so might as well. Mr. Bright Giraffe 58.
Feel nature's wrath. Powered and ready.
Same process, we wait. Put the dartling up first. I'm going to put him at the top of the map there. Have him face directly down. Start going immediately. Wait for my good Sir Quincy to be available.
Fully powered. Arrows primed.
And now we just focus on upgrading the Dartland's bottom path twice. This is a decent map for this. It works pretty well, and normally I don't leak lives on it either. But who's to say yet? Depends on the other player too. And we already drew first blood, which is great. Alright, now we jump to powerful darts. Get ready to upgrade to the Hydro Rocket Pods. Oh, he's quick with the other. I don't think we'll leak, but there's a small possibility. Nah, I don't think we're going to be leaking.
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
Alright, so the objective behind this strategy is you put your Dartling Gunner down first. Aim them where you need to aim them. Hopefully it's in a map like this where you have your nice long straight lines, because that's where the Dartling Gunner is going to do his most. And immediately start ecoing as soon as you place them and get them set. Then you put down your Quincy, which I like to go with Quincy. You can go with another hero if you'd like, but to save face and to not leak lives, I usually do Quincy. He's cheap, affordable, and he does pretty good with his attacks. And then, after that, we put Quincy down. Then you focus on upgrading to your powerful darts on the bottom path of your Dartling Gunner. And then once you're at that, then you focus on the middle path the whole way. until you can get Hydro Rocket Pods. So really it's just an eco waiting game right now. This guy's coming in hard. Just to kind of give ourselves a little bit of a helping hand from Quincy. Because he's already sending out blacks, and that's not good. I still got a little while before I'm going to be able to upgrade to Hydro Rocket Pods. I may or may not leak, depending on how heavy he hits me here. We're looking okay so far, but it's getting hairy up there at the top. We don't like hairy. And I can go for him now, but I want to make sure I actually surpass it so, you know, the eco keeps rotating. And we are golden. We are not leaking lives today, boys and girls. And now it's just a waiting game on getting your Super Monkey out there. Which, normally I place my Super Monkey, like, right down there by Quincy. Or I could. Yeah, I might as well get rid of that. We'll go ahead and destroy that. I might actually put him in a different spot this time, starting out, just so we get more coverage. Super Monkey plays. Why? Okay, shit. I hate it when that happens. The eco switches and I'm not paying attention. Alright, so we'll do that. Ooh, it's so hard to judge it. Might need Quincy here in a minute to help out a little. But he's like sporadically sending. He's not consistent at all. So I feel like he's going to be rushing pretty hard pretty soon. My only hope is that I can get Dark Knight as soon as possible. And we are frozen. Normally 1,175 is about the time I want to switch over to yellows. We're going to have to help. We're so close. Once I get Dark Knight, I feel a lot safer. Right now we are forced for yellows, so it's going to take another minute to get that Dark Knight. Which is fine. I think we're holding out pretty good. Yeah, I like to make sure I'm solid before I upgrade. I don't want to pause eco at all, and I'm holding out pretty decently, so we'll go ahead and upgrade it to Dark Knight now. We're golden, baby. And now after we get the Dark Knight, the whole bottom row is upgraded to tier 3. Then we're going to focus on the top path twice. we're doing pretty good so far. I haven't been paying much attention to his side here lately. Let's check it out. Yeah, it almost seems like he's got the same idea I do. The only difference between the both of us is I'm not using banana farms, which is kind of silly on this map. I don't understand why he's doing that, but okay. I'm not complaining about it. Alright, now we're in the gaining area for eco. Call me silly, but I completely even missed the Moab there. I didn't even see it coming through. I must have not been paying attention to anything then. I wonder what I was looking at when that happened. Alright. We are golden. Now, it's up to you guys what you want to do at this point. Usually I try to go for another super monkey right away, but you can either use your bomb shooter or another dartling gunner. It depends on, you know, your play style and the way you want to go about it. If I get another dartling gunner down, I'm going to want to put him like right up here so I aim straight down into that path. But we're going to go with another super monkey. Our eco's really well right now.
Feel nature's wrath.
Lights get up to about, on this map, 4 or 5 grand. I'm going to be a little greedy this time and get up to 5. And then we'll stop ecoing and build up our defenses. I don't think I had the tower boost there, but I did it anyway. Alright, now I'll start going for my bomb shooters. I'm gonna put this sucker all the way up here. Because that's gonna be my, heavy shooter. Freeze them damn balloons.
Feel nature's wrath.
Put down another dartling, set him to here. Now at this point, I completely ignored the bottom path with a dartling gunner because I am making enough eco. So I would strongly recommend doing the top path, but that's completely and utterly up to you guys. And once I hit about 5,000 eco, I'm just going to go ahead and place another super monkey up there in the top of that triangle. Should place. Yeah. Nothing survives this. It's over. Go ahead and put another one of these guys down here and upgrade him to the fullest. Another one. This one's going to be straight bottom path. Now we're just going to save up to give ourselves a dark champion here. And then basically just spam the Dark Knights down as much as possible at this point. It's basically game unless he sends a full rush and gets past me, but if he doesn't rush pretty soon with all he has and he hasn't been saving up, he's going to have a hard time. The only difference is he's doing the same strategy I am. So, in a sense, the only difference is I got the bomb shooters, but they're mostly really good to have when you have your 5th tiers available. My ranked, I'm only in White Wasteland, I think, or something like that here. Works well in that dungeon, too. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and continue eagling for a bit, too. While we're waiting, it's only around 35. And I'm making quite a bit, so I might as well just keep going. Now we have a full maxed out Quincy. I'm being greedy with the eco. It's not necessary, but I really want to send him a nasty rush, only because he's got all the Dark Knights like I do on the Dartling Gunner. The bomb shooters are really actually unnecessary, because the Dark Knights pretty much handle everything, but in a sense they are also necessary because they freeze. I can use them now, stop the balloons mostly in their tracks, which leaves them dangling to take more damage. Helps handle that easier, especially after I pop the Moabs. It disables their balloons underneath to keep going. I mean, it's just whatever you want it to be, I guess. You can play this anyway. I guess the main reason why I continue to eco is because he does have those banana farms. I think we'll cut it off at 8. Should be really good with 8 eco. 8k, I think. Ooh, where are we sinking? Oh, come on now. We go to round 40, he's gonna have to rush. GG's, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Well, there you have it. As far as White Wasteland is concerned, and ranked, this is a really good strategy, given that you play it well. Feel free to mess with it a little bit, see if there's a better way to play it. I mean, that's how I've been working it, and it's gotten me by pretty much between 95 and 99% of my fights. I have lost with it, uh, more specifically on, I forget the names of the maps, but here, let's see if I can go in here and do the maps and look at them, look at the names. Forgive me for being a little dumb to this. This is one of my favorites, is Mayan. This one, it can be a little rough on. This is one that I'll lose on a lot with this strategy, so maybe switch it up for the Glades. This one is just hit or miss. It can work on this map, but at the same time, it may not, depending on how good the other player is. It's a little rough, so feel free to try it on the basalt columns, or feel free to switch it up and see if you can figure out a better strat for this one. But for me personally, I tend to use my strategy on it. It's 50-50, man. If the other player is good and knows when and how to rush, you will be beat. Docks, it's almost a never losing situation with this loadout. The strategy is, to me, it's 100% on this. I win. I've never lost on docks with it at all in any way. It does pretty good on the Dino Graveyard too. The biggest problem with the graveyard issue is the bottom skeleton rib cage down there at the exit. You might want to get rid of that as soon as possible. But normally I'd start my Dartling Gunner. Say I'm on the left side. All right, I'm playing the left side. I'm gonna put him up at the top, right up there, and have them aiming down, directly down the middle to the entrance. Or I'll put him on the left side up there at the top by that first set of rib cages up there and have them shoot directly down, but you got to get rid of that rib cage too quickly. Garden it works really well in, but I notice sometimes depending on the other player, I might have to put a second Dartling Gunner down before my Super Monkey. But let's continue to say I'm playing on the left side. I'm going to put my Dartling Gunner at where the exit side is for the player balloons sends. I'm going to put it on, my first Dartling Gunner is going to get set on that right side down at the bottom and aiming straight up into the exit. And then I'm going to have to go for a second one at some point. Once I get, I think it's before you get Hydra Rocket Pods, you're going to end up needing it pretty hard. So, like, maybe before you get Hydra Rocket Pods on the first Dartling Gunner, you're going to want to place the second one on the left side over there at the bottom, going up, shooting towards the entrance of the player's ends. Sometimes you can get by with just the one Dartling Gunner and then place your Super Monkey and get away with it, but purple's going to be your worst nightmare. That's why Dartling Gunner is good to go. 2 Hydra Rocket Pods on both sides will simply just hold you out until you can get a good Super Monkey down. This map, as you just seen, works really well. This map is iffy. It's back and forth with it. I win about half, I lose about half. It really just depends on the other player again, but it can work on this map. This one, it just straight up sucks on. But if you do decide to go with it, the best route for Koru is putting your Dartling Gunner on the left side, shooting literally from as much to the middle of the far left side as you can to the right, across all the paths, just below that little tree trunk in the middle where the balloons come from. That's where your Dartling bullet should be shooting, is right below it. This one is also pretty good with it. Your Dartling Gunners are going to be a little offset, but the placement for the Super Monkey in the middle down there is a really good spot for it. This one is also really good for it, and the wall is amazing for this strategy. I always set my Dartling Gunner, again, if you're on the left side, I set him down there at the bottom left as far as I can, shooting kind of diagonally up towards the right side of the wall. Works pretty well, keeping out the player's ends. And then Quincy up at the top, right at the middle of that little pond part, right below it, works pretty well, holding off the AIs. This map, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't think it works not very well at all on this map, because you only have such a short amount of, like, straight road where the balloons go. So I honestly I don't think I've ever played with this strategy once on this map. I haven't even played in ports in a long time, as a matter of fact, because it's almost always skipped by everybody. It just so happens to be that it hasn't made us play on it yet. So I couldn't tell you what ports, but I feel like it's a no-go on this one. Inflection is a hit or miss as well. It could work pretty well, starting out with your Dartling Gunner down at the bottom right down there shooting up. Start always works really, really good on. Can't complain with it. And again, on mine, it's also phenomenal. So, do what you guys must with that knowledge. I hope that this video has showed some insight, and maybe you guys can tweak with it a little bit and actually fully make it a full meta strategy in some form, switching something up with it. But I believe as long as you got the right beginning towers for the game, Super Monkey is always a must-have. Simply because it's the best tower in the game, given that you upgrade it correctly. I mean, as far as I can tell, it is. I love it. So always try to get your Super Monkey in there. He works really well. But if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and send me a like on this video. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Every little bit helps. I'm not big at all. Maybe one day I'll get out there, forcing me to make more and more videos. I've been absent for a while, but I plan on doing something with this. Hopefully making more videos in the future for you guys to enjoy. With that being said, I'm going to say my goodbyes and hope you guys enjoy this. Till next time.